when I moved back into my family home, I had this dream after I looked at it. I got back in the neighborhood and really looked at how things were going. And I had this desire, no, this is not the neighborhood I grew up in. There's some things that need to be done here. My name is Tiola Powell. I'm with Key Coalition Neighborhood Association, and I serve as vice president there. My daughter was getting ready to get married, so I said, okay, as soon as I get this wedding out of the way, I'm going to see if I can't get everybody together so we can get the neighborhood association back up and running as it should. Well, lo and behold, another member of the neighborhood had the same idea of getting the organization back up running like it should. And before my daughter's wedding, I received a flyer. It said someone was putting this together and meet at the library. So I did find the time to go to that meeting, and I found out that that person was Karen Slaughter, and she had some of the same ideas that I had. So we joined together and have been working to create a neighborhood that we can all be proud of. And that's when we kind of came up with the slogan, Neighbors Working Together, to build a stronger community.
Planning and development is the basis for any activity for which there needs to be either a short range or a long range plan. Many times for success for our communities, it does take long range planning to be able to move along that course, to be able to acquire resources, to be able to get it done. Many times there are a number of different resources that need to be tapped in to a number of different agencies that need to be accessed to make sure that, you know, once we develop a plan, that we're able to accomplish it at the end. So planning and development is extremely important for long-range goals in that area.
I really find that the asset map is giving us an opportunity, like market research does, where you think you know your market, and then you do research and you're like, oh, I didn't know that. And asset mapping is the same way. I don't know this neighbor. This neighbor has incredible assets to give this organization. And what we're going to complete a walkabout in our upcoming meeting later this month. And we're really decided that we are not going to go to places we know. We're going to go to the places we don't know. Because that's who we want to invite in. That's who we want to know more about.
My name's Lee Luna, and I'm a resident of the West Side, and I've lived here since 2002. But my husband's family goes back to the 1960s, living in the neighborhood, and so he still has a lot of friends and family in the area, and that's kind of how we got to know a lot of the people in the neighborhood and began to participate in the neighborhood association. The other day we were kind of talking about, at our association meeting, talking about some ordinances that were coming up and some requests for neighborhood input and things like that. And somebody from the planning department came to our meeting and was giving us a lot of detail. And we were all kind of stunned because almost every meeting there's something big like that going on. And we looked at each other and we said, is just a lot of stuff going on right now, or was there always stuff going on and we just didn't know about it? And I think there was always stuff going on and we just didn't know about it. And just every time we learn something new, we get a little more energized to say, you know, we're really making a difference in our community, our little community, and our community at large. I mean, if we can help any other neighborhood, you know, do something to better their quality of life, then that's all worth it. Not just our own street, but it is really exciting to see those changes and to see people, you know, really light up when they hear about something that they're interested in. So.